TikTok. What up, what up, what up? It's Fun Size again. Here I am doing yet another video. On some bullshit. This time we're talking about single mothers. So let's read. My 16-year-old daughter feels entitled to my support, to my child support I get from her father. How would you handle this? Also, I think her father is putting things in her head. Either way, the money he's sending is for me to care for her, and she doesn't grasp paying my bills, which also benefits her siblings, is a part of this. Huh. I'm going to stop you before we get into that. So first off, all that money that man is paying a month, that $1,900 that he's paying a month, is for that baby. Women seem to think they don't have financial obligations to their children. You do. That is not your child support check. That is your daughter's child support check. You are financially obligated because you chose to keep that child as well. Stop sitting here and bullshitting. These kids aren't stupid. You got a financial obligation too. So now let's read how eloquently this baby sat there and put this text message. My dad told me how much he pays you in child support, and he showed me. I just don't understand how my dad pays $1,900 in child support. When I ask for something, you say no. I also you use the money my dad sends to take care of me to spend on Aaron and Jess. When I ask for something, it's always a problem, and you always trying to take my phone away. When I do anything you don't like. If it wasn't for me being here, my dad paying you couldn't afford to keep this house. I do love you, but I feel like you're taking advantage of me here. I'd rather live with my father or with my dad. I just want you to allow it to happen without making a big issue. I don't think it's right. I don't benefit from my dad's support, yet you still send it. All right, so this baby ain't wrong. So how should it be handled? The mother should articulate her finances to take care of her half of that child. Truth be told, none of that money should be spent on those other children unless that 16-year-old allows it. Close the door. Sorry talking to my 8-year-old. But it shouldn't be spent on anything but a portion of the bill. So let me break this down real motherfucking quick. Let's just say your rent or mortgage is, I don't know, $700 if you're by yourself, no children. Your rent goes up to $900 because you have to get another bedroom because it's 2 heartbeats to every room. So let's talk about it. That father is only responsible for $100 of that $200 that your rent went up, not the entire amount. Let me explain. Lady, you would have to sit there and pay your own rent if you didn't have a kid at all. You're taking advantage of the situation. Let us keep going. Lights, gas, same way. We're going to sit there and say it's a base of $50 for each. If your light bill is $73 because you have 3 kids, it should be split into 1/3 of that, of the 23 that you're actually paying extra for these kids using your extra electricity, not the dad being fully financially responsible for that. So really it should be about $11. Same thing with the gas bill. It should be about $11. So we're at $122 right now. A portion of that child's food is the dad's responsibility, not yours. You're not supposed to be eating off that food. A portion of medical expenses is supposed to be that dad's responsibility. A portion of that child's clothes is dad's responsibility, not completely his. I'm sick of you single ass moms, single bitches. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I'm sick of y'all bitches sitting here and taking advantage of these men. And the fact that they pay what they pay because of what state they live in, and it being a man's state, or them making the money and all of that stuff. You chose to sit there and keep that baby too. You chose to not make that family work too. You chose to move along, so therefore, where's your financial responsibility? I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of watching men getting taken advantage of. The only woman I've ever seen do this shit right is my sister. God bless her. When she was getting child support for her younger daughter, she did not spend a penny of that money on her son unless the daughter said it was okay. She was 13, 14 when she started getting child support for the baby. And only that baby could approve it. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be. She understood that she was also financially obligated and responsible for a child that she chose to keep. Why don't y'all hoes understand that? You are financially obligated and responsible for them kids that you get child support checks from. Just like a link card is not meant to cover all of your food subsidiary needs, it's supposed to cover a portion. It's the same way. Same way with WIC. Same way with all of that. It's meant to cover a portion, not the entire amount. You're still financially obligated to that child as well. It is not fair to these fathers that they have to pay every single thing. It is definitely not fair to that child that she can't get nothing out of her child support check because you's a cheap bitch. Maybe you not working the job you need to care for 3 kids. That ain't that man's fault. He's only obligated to one child and to help take care of that one child. You trifling bitch. You better start giving that baby that money or get that child support up. Oh no, you wouldn't be able to keep the house if he wasn't paying the child support. And I believe that shit too. Because I see it happen too often. Well, he should be paying my rent. He should be doing this. He should be doing that. He shouldn't be doing a motherfucking thing but what he's doing. The state decides these things for a reason. You know, the problem is that all of y'all think that once you have the baby, and because of the fact that you choose to be the custodial parent, you don't like it, can't afford it, sit there and give the child to their dad. You don't like it, can't afford it, sit there and give that child to their father. Otherwise, do right by these kids. Do right by these men. And if you can't afford it, don't do it. If you can't make the family dynamic work, you don't make good decisions. So clearly you're not financially responsible. It doesn't surprise me. If you have multiple baby daddies, that shows me you don't make good decisions. You don't take your vetting process long enough. You don't protect yourself. Okay? I could get into this shit all motherfucking day long if I wanted to. But I'm not right now. But yeah, I'm on y'all asses. A lot of y'all ain't doing shit like right. My 16-year-old, I know how the system works. I'd be trying my damnedest to make it work with the father first. I said I'd be trying my damnedest to make it work with the father first. I would never put my children's father in child support. I just asked him to work with me and help me out when I needed it. But again, I keep saying this on these TikToks, on this Facebook, on this Instagram, on this Twitter, on this Snap and Chat. I'm just a pick me that got pick. I don't know nothing. But really think about this shit. What y'all think? Feel free to leave a like, comment, share, all of that stuff. Because it's going up on YouTube too. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.